Fall into your butts and prepare yourself for an awesome video. This is Third Man 55, and today we are doing another ARC video, and we are gonna check out one of the other top predators in the ARC Aberration DLC. Over there we got a Spinosaurus over there, which I will test death out against, and he is under the ground right now. Just one of his things he can do. But before we wrong button, before we get onto that, let's read out his dossier, which is, oh, I was on it. I didn't see. So he is a Reaper, species unknown, time unknown, carnivore, temperament aggressive. The one thing that they've really messed up on with this now is they put the tape right in the name, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, here is a nice picture of the Reaper here, which looks very, very nice. Got its tail right there. They really did a good job with these dossiers. There's his feet. He has 4-toed feet. 2 on the outside, 2 in the inside. 3 fingered hands, which are pretty much talons. So there are 2 variations of the Reaper. There is a female and a male, except they don't look alike. The females are bigger and more dangerous. So wild. At home in the cavern's deepest chambers, Reapers are towering, terrifying, apex predators. Beyond overwhelming their prey with fangs and claws, Reapers can burrow underground to set an ambush and fire acidic projectiles from their tails. So got the armor melting, he is tameable, and a weird skull thing. Yet it is their macabre method of reproduction that is their most frightening feature. Bizarrely, a female Reaper's tail doubles as a reproductive organ, but only when piercing human survivors. Once impregnated, the survivor carries the young Reaper until it bursts from their chest in a grotesque, disturbing spectacle. So pretty much like a chest burster. So with this tail thing, it is parasitic kind of thing, which is very, very scary. So there is a Reaper pinning a survivor down with its massive foot. She's got her tongue out, or it's got its tongue out. So domesticated, if pregnated by a female Reaper, I strongly urge that the survivor, there's 2 thes in there. I don't think there's supposed to be in there, but that the survivor kill the embryo via exposure to radiation. However, there are rumors that newborn Reapers might imprint themselves on a survivor who possesses a Reaper pheromone gland. This has led some mad survivors with dreams of riding on the back of a Reaper to try seeing the gestation period through to the end, but that is extremely dangerous, not to mention disgusting. Yeah, so that's gonna conclude the Reaper dossier. So the females don't even need males to reproduce, and the males are much smaller. So basically in this ecosystem. The Rex and Gigas have been replaced by Reapers, or they are mutated into Reapers. The T-Rexes are the males, and the Gigas are the females, which are bigger. So I will unbury him. And he didn't roar. Which I will punch him. That was his roar. And I have colored him because why not? But he is a subterranean Reaper, which can't go up into the light, but we are in the light and he is not burning, but it's just charged light that he burns, and I wonder. Yeah, apparently those little creepy plant things are lights, which are very gross. Anyway, here Death is. Here's his tail. And I do believe the females have a different tail. Kind of. But he has a very long tail. I really do like this creature. He's got white teeth in there, little tongue. His eyes don't have pupils. They're pretty much light up. And if you can see inside his mouth there, he does have a little red glow, which is pretty cool. There's his four-toed feet, which look very cool. He's got little spikes on the back of his ankles. And when they level up, he does roar. He gets on all fours and roar, which is pretty cool. So he is a red and black color, which looks really, really awesome. Okay, so we are on our Reaper, and as you can see on his back here, he's got little holes, what it looks like, but he does look very cool. So here is his first attack. Which is a bite. And his bottom jaw has a little thing that overlaps the top jaw when his mouth closes, which looks really cool. I can't really stop on it, but yeah. And he does have some shoulder spikes, which look pretty cool. But the most pronounced spikes are his hip spikes, which look really cool. And he looks like a xenomorph alien. This is kind of what they based him on a little bit. And also when he walks, his body shakes, which is really cool, because that's what it's supposed to be like. He does have more movement than the Rex and the Giga when walking, which is really cool. And I picked this rock, this spot, because it looked cool. So we got some shaking going on there. And also when he runs, the fin on his head shakes, as you can see there. Kind of. Yeah, it does a little jiggle, which is really nice. So his other attacks is a tail swing, which is really cool. If you play on Xbox or PlayStation, it is the right stick. You click down on it and he does his tail swing. And I think the T-Rex is supposed to have this tail swing, so if I'm correct, the base for this creature is a T-Rex, and it can do a tail swing. But also what's really cool is he can shoot poisonous balls out of his tail, and what they do is slow a creature down, which I will find a Spino to do it on. And he swims really well. Can't really go underneath the water, but that's okay. And of course the piranhas get you. Killed a lot of things with our tail attack there. I will get this. That's Spino's attention. Slows him down but does damage over time. So the more you hit a creature with these, wow, we can knock back big dinosaurs like the Spino. It's pretty cool. And what's cool about this Reaper's attack, it doesn't really take stamina away, so it's nice to have another creature other than the Wyvern do damage, but there's no Wyvern in this game. It's, well, in this DLC it's just a mutated version, or a different version entirely. So we're gonna kill this Spino. And as he does that attack, he roars a little bit. There we go. Downed him. The one thing I wish you could do is, as you're smacking one, if when they die you smack the body and it goes flying, that'd be really cool, but yeah. Alright, let's level him up one more time. Yeah, they did a really nice job on this monster. Really long tail. Kinda got some fin in there. But yeah, he's got spikes all over his back. Looks really nice. They did a good job on this guy. And there's his chest. Looks kinda cool. Looks really bony. All the way through. Very nice. And then we can bury him. And then we'll bring him up. sometimes when he comes out of the ground, he roars. And as you could see, he doesn't really bleed. Oh, he smokes. Well, that's pretty cool. Very nice. And also one thing I forgot to mention. When he bites, there's a tremendous amount of spit that comes up, which is very cool. It's got a little horn on his head too. But yeah, I think that's it for this video. I really like what they did with the Reapers. And here's his sheep. But anyway, this has been my review on the Reaper, which, if you're playing on a local server, which doesn't have anybody but yourself on, I would find one of these in the, well, in the deeper, darker regions, because he's only a subterranean. And I do believe there's a surface one, and then there's the Reaper Queen. He is the Reaper King, but the Reaper Queen is much bigger. And I'm sorry I don't have a Reaper Queen, but yeah, if I get a Reaper Queen, I'll do a comparison video. But anyway, that's been my take on this really awesome art creature. And yeah, if you guys liked the video, please comment, like, and subscribe. And if you don't want to subscribe or just want to be kept up to date, there's a bell button you can click, and that lets you that notifies you when I upload a new video. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. If I can hit the button here. Bye bye.